Howdy, everyone. So my new single, Black Coffee, comes out this Friday. It's my best song.
It really is his best
He can
song.
confirm. It is my best song.
He listened to me and my roommate's notes, too, so it's very, very good.
It's so good. It comes out this Friday. I really want it to do well. Stream it. Send it to your grandma. Send it to your dead grandparents, your dead neighbors, your living neighbors, your cousins, your school teacher, your old school teacher, the uncle that's in prison. Send it to everyone. Add it to the playlist. Share it. Post it on social media. Send me a little dimski about what you think. Stream it. Bye. Love you. Into the pod. Howdy, everybody. This is your favorite podcast, For The Record, and I, as always, am your host, your future favorite pop star, Landyn Zane.
And I'm the other host, Sebastian Miquilarena.
And, oh boy, is he feeling good. This is going to be an energetic episode.
Amazing right now. I definitely haven't taken a shit ton of Dayquil and allergy pills and stuffed myself with medication just to stay awake.
He does not have AIDS.
I don't have AIDS. I don't know what I have, but I've been coughing like a motherfucker, and as you could probably hear in my voice.
You're not even looking at, this is going to be carrying a conversation with you.
Dude, it's not,
You can't even look at me.
I can look at you. What are you talking about?
Like
this. I'm going to record you like a zombie. It's Halloween. I'll turn into a zombie.
Oh, shit, this is the Halloween episode. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
I'm going as a clown. Delusional clown.
I might do Ghostface again, just because it's my favorite.
You also have no money to get a new costume.
Well, no, I could get another costume and just...
Or not. You could get another costume or pay for gas.
No, I can get another costume and put it on a payment plan, just like everything else in life right now.
Let's
I'm on
not
like 4
do
or
that.
5 different payment plans right now.
Let's not do that.
Hey, they're pretty good. I could still pay them off in time. Just
Dude, that's a poor person. That's
for a
fucking
long
poor people. You're like, I can afford to pay my bills.
if I want to continue to live my life right now, I have to live it the way that I can. And the best way of doing it is payment plans and credit card debt. Then that's how you live right now. And when I have when I have money from a big paycheck one day, then I can start paying it off.
That's
right
like
now,
my dream is looking for like the first thing I'm gonna do when I get that like big money paycheck or sign a record deal or anything. All that money is going to like paying my like everything off. Like I can't wait for that day.
I know for a fact that like my first, let's say
$200,000. I fucking hope not.
Yes, but no, but what I mean is like, let's say it's a show, like a series regular co-star or something, like something starts paying me a good amount. I'm saying my first 4, probably 5, maybe 6 paychecks are just not going to be seen by me. All going to go to bills, all going to go to buy my parents.
Do you own a
things.
loan shark money?
No, but I owe a
7?
lot of fucking money in
Hundreds?
school debt. Almost 100,000 in school debt, yes.
Fucking
I'm at like
God.
80 in debt.
For a acting school.
Yeah. Fine arts.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's why you don't go to school for fine arts, guys. It is not worth it. The degree won't fucking do anything.
Doth mother know you weareth her drapes? You know what that's from? What's it from? Tell me. Come on. Sick boy. What's it from? Doth mother know you weareth her drapes?
I can't remember, but I know what it is, but I can't remember.
Oh, I want to make a game out of this. Guess. You're gonna guess. Give me or ask a question, and I'll give you yes or no. We'll do 21.
21 questions.
Yeah. Well, it probably won't take that long.
From a movie.
No shit.
It's not Shakespearean, is it?
No. I mean, yeah, it's parodying that, but yeah.
Parody, I know, but does it have?
Jesus God.
Dude, I know, like, I've seen the clip, and I know what you're talking. I just genuinely don't know what movie it's from or anything. I know what it is, but
Ask a question.
I'm trying to think what I was gonna say.
Dude, I need to hook a fucking car battery up to you or something.
I'm thinking.
You need some juice.
Bro, I'm fine. I'm just thinking.
Okay, go ahead.
Jesus Christ. Fuck. I don't know. Does this movie have Adam Sandler in it?
No.
Does this movie have?
Jeez, you're gonna do this genre,
It's
era.
Is it a comedy?
No.
Oh, I know what it's from. It's fucking Robert Downey Jr.
In
Is it Iron Man or Avengers?
one of them.
Yeah, no shit. But which movie was it from? Avengers or from fucking Iron Man? I'm asking the question.
No, it's a yeah. I have to ask a yes or no question.
Okay, well we're fucking done with the 21 questions. I got what it's from.
No, you
I
didn't.
remembered.
You give me 2 options.
Yeah, I gave you 2 options because I
be one of the
remembered that
two.
it's Robert Downey Jr. saying,
Correct.
"Does mother where?" No, is it from fucking Avengers when they're in the headquarters area?
No.
And he catches the guy playing Galaga. Is that when it's
No, it's from that movie.
Okay,
it's
then I
from the
was right.
scene
It's from
where
that
they
movie.
fucking
Oh, when
land.
Thor comes down. Right?
Yeah, no shit. Who else would he be saying that to?
See, it took me a second to think, but I fucking remembered. Okay,
Okay,
I remembered.
dude, we're struggling here.
I'm
Oh
just
my
sick.
god.
And you're expecting
I'm
me to
tired.
come up with things on like the spot,
Okay.
and I was like, it took me a
The
second.
good
to think.
thing is
Got it.
I haven't seen you in 2 weeks,
Mhm.
so we can catch up. This
I
is
finally saw The Departed. Have you seen The Departed yet?
yeah,
Okay, I finally saw it, and I thought it was fucking amazing. I just wanted to say that.
yeah. It's a great movie.
I know, but I wasn't because I had absolutely no idea what it was from
I don't-
or like what it was about. I knew it was Martin Scorsese.
I don't
knew
love-
it had Leonardo. That was all I knew about it. I didn't know it had everyone else that was in that fucking movie, let alone Jack Nicholson. I
Yeah.
was blown
That's like
away.
one of the best movies he's in.
I think that one and
well, he's fucking rats and yeah.
yeah, like those that and Joker are his craziest performances for sure.
Then you need to watch more Jack Nicholson. Also, that's De Niro. Oh wait, are you talking about Joker or
his
him
portrayal
as, the Joker?
as
Okay, never mind.
Joker?
Never mind. I thought you were talking about in the Joker, the guy that
his
gets shot.
portrayal as Joker, like mentally.
Oh, you need to watch more Jack
I've
Nicholson
seen
movies.
a lot of Jack Nicholson movies. I'm just saying, like at least for me, like watching that, I was like, this is very different for Jack Nicholson. Is what I mean in terms of.
I don't love mafia movies, but that is like one of my favorites. Have you seen Heat?
Yes, I just
love
watched
Heat.
that recently too. It was
Love
very
Heat.
slow burner movie, but I really did
Fuck,
enjoy
it's
it.
like
And
3
there-
hours.
Yeah, and there's some fucking really bad CGI scenes that I just could not help. but
Yeah, that
laugh
movie
at.
came out in like 90.
I know, but it was just really funny to see, like, when they're out on the terrace and you can clearly see how fake that city in the background is. Or maybe it's real and it just looks really bad on camera, but it's quite hilarious. That movie made me
That's
laugh
like
quite a bit.
a lot of 28 Days Later. Some of the visuals are so
yeah.
bad they almost look like
28
they're
Days
green
Later-
screened,
dude,
and it's just
28 Days
filmed
Later is
on
a
like
phenomenal
shit.
film, but it's low budget. That's why it's so shit. Heat is not low budget. It was Martin Scorsese.
Yeah,
28 Days Later was literally
they filmed for like
Cillian
12
Murphy's-
bucks. They filmed for like $12.
Like Cillian Murphy's first movie. A lot of that of that people.
That's
on that
his first movie?
I think. If
Unless
I'm not
he-
mistaken, I think that's his first movie.
I
Or
mean,
first
the
major
fucking-
movie.
That ain't a major movie. It did well, but that's not a fucking major movie.
28 Days Later was pretty fucking big, man. It has a sequel now, and it's coming out with a third sequel now.
I know.
It got pretty
At the
fucking big.
time,
At the time, it was still pretty fucking big too.
but while they were making it, that's the same. That's like Paranormal Activity. When they were making it, it wasn't going to be this fucking giant movie. Or what's the fucking one with the camera in the woods?
Cabin in the Woods.
No, dumbass. With they're filming on the camera, the found footage.
Dude, there's VHS.
The first one.
There's the Blair Witch Project. Thank you. There's a lot of found footage.
When they were
movies.
making that was the first one. Was the Blair Witch. When they were making it, it wasn't like everyone's gonna love this. It was like fucking they made it for like $60,000. I thought like 12 people were gonna watch it, and it blew up. Same thing with 28 Days Later. There's no way in hell that when they were making that movie, they were like, everyone's gonna watch this because it looks great film. It looks like garbage.
But it looks like beautiful garbage.
Watching that, the eye at the end.
It is a pretty gruesome, and that's not even. There's some gross shit in the one with Jeremy Renner, which is the sequel.
I haven't
The
seen.
proper sequel. There's another one out there. I can't remember what it was fucking called, but it was like a ripoff. Not good. 28 Weeks Later is the one that.
I haven't seen that.
It's not as good as 28 Days but it's technically a direct sequel with just more shit that goes on about like how the zombie apocalypse started. It's pretty good.
I'm good. Sorry, I had to make sure. That one's a little worse. Oh, we're on camera. I apologize.
Yeah,
I totally,
what was the point
I
of that?
totally forgot about that. I thought I was sweaty, and I thought I had a little stink-a-dink. Well, no, you're good. Well, but that's not the paint peeling. I didn't know. Anyways, so you liked Departed?
I did. The ending. I don't think I've audibly gasped.
Oh, are you
so
talking
hard.
about the fucking like the rat running on the balcony?
No, that was a great fucking.
Oh, you're talking about right when he walks in and he gets shot.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like as soon as the elevator doors open and just pop, I was like, that. I haven't reacted like that literally since Uncut Gems, since the ending of Uncut
Fucking
Gems.
hate that movie.
Why?
I hate
What?
that movie. Oh, we've had this conversation before.
No, we have not. I would have remembered you shitting on Uncut Gems.
Don't. No, stop. I heard you
Uncut
throw.
Gems.
I heard
and
you throw
Good
some of that
Time
in
are
there.
Such good fucking movies. This man is tripping right now.
No, Good Time's good. Uncut Gems.
I think that
It is.
Uncut Gems, Good Time, and Saturday Night are the three most stressful but most amazing, fast-paced movies that I've seen in my life, at least.
Okay.
There's a
I have
lot
this-
of good fast-paced movies out there. But
I have
those
this
movies get me going.
I have this with Breaking Bad. It's not as I enjoy Breaking Bad. Better Call Saul is I like.
Better Call
When
Saul's
you
the
have
best show ever made.
when you have media, film or like TV and movies,
Mm-hmm.
I guess books too, but I don't read fictional books. When you have a fictional character that is so hard to empathize with because they're so fucking dumb, the entire movie, every time they choose the right decision, and the thing about Breaking Bad is they're likable characters. Adam Sandler is not likable in that movie. He's a fucking idiot. He's a
Neither is-
dickhead. He is not likable.
It's a great villain story.
So the whole fucking time, when he dies, I'm literally like, oh, let's fucking
He
leave.
deserves it, yes, because he's a piece of shit. But it's
There's
still a
not-
shocking ass. Like
I
it
didn't
just
give a
happens.
fuck. Like it was
I
so
I
boring.
freaked the fuck out.
It just happens. He earned it. Like the whole movie is just like you watch this guy just make dumb decision after dumb decision, and he's not likable. None of the characters are fucking enjoyable to be around. Kevin Durant's the best fucking person in the movie.
He's surprisingly a great actor.
Yeah, he's the best person
Like
in the movie.
genuinely, Kevin Durant blew me away. I was like, this motherfucker can ball,
But
and he
like,
can
why do I want to?
act.
Why do I want to watch a movie where at the end of it, I watch this guy get shot in the head, and I'm like, I couldn't fucking care less.
No, I had a completely different experience with that movie.
Most people
and I
enjoyed that
always
movie.
do. It's a great
I don't
film.
like it. It's so well made. There are
incredibly
great
well
scenes
made.
in the movie. The auction scene, I like that. I don't like it. I don't like it.
The Weeknd's good in it too, because he plays himself.
Because he plays himself. He's also in it for like 3 minutes.
He does the same thing he does in The Idol. Trying to fuck my girl, bro? What you doing?
That's also
all he
he was playing himself in like 2013 or whenever that took place. Because that was right around when his career started.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't like that movie.
That's why I also like it, because it was based in a time where it's a great year. For
Well, the
media,
whole
it's-
reason that it took place during that year is because Kevin Durant was in it, and that was the year that
I remember. I mean, I've seen like
The,
this-
Celtics.
I've seen that this movie just had like also it took forever to get fully made.
they fucking it's A24. Their movies are made for like $376. I don't fucking
A24 is the best production company, though.
yeah, but they scared the shit out of me. They've got some
laundry.
stinkers.
They've got
They
some
make
stinkers.
some, but and then when
They've
their
got some stinkers,
when their
but
movies
man,
are bad,
they give people the fucking like they give so many artists and stuff the chance to have a great
yeah.
movie because people know who A24 is. So if they
But-
pick up somebody that's like Talk to Me, it's similar to Saw.
they made YouTube. Yeah, they made YouTube videos. Before.
Yeah, like similar to Saw, it was just something that a bunch of students wanted to create,
yeah.
and it ended up being now
So
for
good.
me. Talk to Me is my favorite horror. Alongside Sinister are my two favorite horror.
That
movies.
movie scares the fuck out of me.
Sinister and Talk to Me are my two favorite horror movies, and I would have like never known about this.
Sinister's the one with Ethan Hawke, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that movie scares the fuck out of me.
It's not the greatest horror movie. Like I know a lot of people's criticism. of,
Sinister?
like,
What is people criticisms?
the writing, pacing, certain things. Like people just don't think the writing's all there because I mean there are some cheesy ass lines, especially between Ethan Hawke and the cop. Great actor, great role, but the cop was a little bit of a cheesy of like, oh, I'm
What
obsessed
happens with the
story.
cop?
The cop just gets really obsessed with the guy being a writer, and he's like, I'll help you out with the case. I'll go find some case
Oh,
files.
yeah,
for
yeah,
you."
yeah.
So it's like, it is a little bit of shitty of like, oh yeah, this guy's a fan, so he's going to go against
And then
his job.
the
And go
thing that
against
was
the law
weird,
and steal
though-
files, like for sure.
Them moving,
But I
the
just-
pacing at the end when they move, and then it like
Yeah, the little bit. It is weird at the end when they try to move, and then
and then it ends.
but it really helps serve the story because that's the whole ending of it. Is like
It follows
once
them.
you're in the loop,
It follows
you can't
them, yeah.
escape it. Exactly, it follows you. So it is weird because it's abrupt. They
Isn't it the
move
daughter?
and then they die.
She does it right.
Yeah, because that's the whole point of the Sinister is, like, the kids are involved, and that's why the kids always go
What about the
missing, so they're
son?
never suspected.
Was it their son?
I think I don't remember what happened to the son might have died. I think the daughter kills everybody but the son.
I know that. I
Yeah,
know.
it's always the kid that goes missing is the one that was involved because the god that takes the kid's souls or whatever.
It is a terrifying movie.
It's a great fucking movie though.
Um,
Sinister 2 was so underwhelming, but Sinister is great.
that's it. Like the farm. That's where they live in a barn, right? Or they live on like a farm in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I've seen all of that.
Insidious is good too.
Fuck that.
The last one was terrible.
No, thank
but
you.
They're pretty good.
Anyways, haven't seen you in 2 weeks. I also like how the first thing you threw at me was, I watched Departed. Like,
Because
life is
just watched it and I can't get it out of my head. It was such a good movie.
it's so good.
Like, really, really good.
But I'm trying to think what else. So I told you this. This is a crazy. I did not tell my parents this. They don't watch this, so it's fine.
Nice.
Having like when I came in and was talking to you and Keanu, it was the first time I had talked to another human being in person, like held a real conversation with somebody in 2 weeks.
How do you keep your sanity?
Have you met me? I don't.
Really? We have a podcast. Yeah, I've met you. How do you keep your sanity, bitch?
I really don't. It was a rough 2 weeks too. It was a rough 2 weeks. Like I was the closest I've been wanting to move home to Iowa or like leave California was the day you were at Disney World. And the only reason I didn't call you to cry is because I was at Disney World. Or it's because you were at Disneyland. You were at Disneyland.
World is in Florida.
Okay, I apologize.
Accepted apology.
Yeah,
Apologies.
it's been a rough 2 weeks. Like I am just being poor sucks. We've talked about this before. It's so stressful.
But man, is it riveting
no
to live
it's
every day
not.
on edge.
It's like so
Living
stressful.
paycheck to paycheck sucks ass, but
Like,
it keeps you on your fucking feet.
Being poor is
It's a
terrible.
humbling experience.
And we've had this conversation before, and I think now that you've started to hear the stuff on the EP that I'm finishing, you've heard more and more of it. I probably send you 2 songs a day, and I think you
Listen to Black Coffee. It's really fucking good.
It's not. Oh shit!
I think it's his best song yet. I'm not even kidding.
We're cutting in.
Really fucking good.
Thank you. I need to shoot a promo because this is the week when this comes out. This is a release week. Well, it'll come out. This comes out on a Monday. Friday is when Black Coffee comes out. So we're gonna cut out and then cut back in. We're back.
We are back.
But yeah, now that you've started to hear more of what this EP is gonna be, I think it's the best. I think it's the best stuff I've ever made. But even like other than Black Coffee, everything I've been making, I think is the best stuff I've ever made. And we've had this conversation before of like, if this doesn't do well, like I think I'm at a point now where I'm like, I think it's good, not just for like, this is really good of what I made. I just think it's not objectively, because I don't really agree with that, but like, I think standing on its own, the music's good. And I'm gonna be really disheartened if when I start putting all this stuff out, nothing happens. And I obviously know like there needs to be promotion, there needs to be TikToks, there needs to be all this stuff, and I'm gonna fucking go ham. But like this will be when this EP's done, I will have put out 24 original songs. It'll be 30 songs counting the covers and the instrumentals. That is a lot. So like when this EP comes out, if nothing happens, not like I want to blow up. I just need some outside. I need something to happen of like the universe is like, you're on the right track. Because I've been putting out music for 2.5 years. I think it's the best stuff I've ever made. And like, I've been like roughing it out here. So
if I can give you some word of mouth, like try to help out. I've been doing this since 4th grade.
Doing what?
Acting as a whole, theater and everything. I got signed probably 7th, 8th grade. So I've been.
I didn't know that.
I've been signed for a while. So like well over 5 years probably. Maybe
7th grade wasn't 5 years ago, dumbass.
I said that's around the time that I remember. Like it maybe was freshman year of high school. It was maybe 8th or 7th grade.
Dude, 7th grade was almost 10 years ago for us.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I've to be safe, let's say high school or whatever. So it's been four
No.
years, 5.
No.
Actually, no. Have I been out of high school that long?
Oh, wait, are you talking senior year or you're going by freshman year? You were in...
No, if I'm going by freshman, oh, fuck, you're right. Because
that was
like 7 years ago. Wow, I've been
7 years ago.
Even more fucking reason for you there. I've been trying to be nice to myself. I've been signed for damn near 7 fucking years at this point. Probably more, if I'm being 100% honest with myself. I've booked a handful.
Yeah.
A handful of projects.
Yeah.
2 of them being before I moved here. And I still moved here.
Yeah.
In those 7 years, 5 of them was in Texas, and I booked 2 things, maybe 3 at most. And I still said, fuck it, I'm going to come here. I've been here for 2 years, and I've done short films. I've done small things here and there, a few like background gigs, but I haven't done anything that anybody on this fucking podcast knows me for, anybody out there can know me for, and I'm still fucking working for it. So regardless if you drop 24 songs or whatever, keep fucking doing it if it's what you think you got to do. Because I'm here,
I know that.
I'm here, I'm still here, and I don't have any plans to fucking move home until people know my goddamn name. And even then, I'm not going to move home. I'm going to move to wherever the fuck I'm at.
I get that. It's like... It's more... Yeah. I've gone so deep into, like, making music work that... Like, the way... Our strategies have been different. Mine has been the only way I can. I don't really have another option because I, like... am not making... Until the past month, and even then, I'm like, I'm fucking poor. Like, the outlook of, like, money coming in has always been rough. So it's been like, I need to work every moment I can because I really have no other option. And I'm getting to the point where I'm like, if this stuff doesn't do well, like, I'm going to stay because I really haven't. We've talked about it before. There's nothing else. I have no other option. Not like I'm fucking forced to stay, but like, there's nothing else I want to do.
Yeah, that's the same. I could move back home to Texas and live the easy life, but there's nothing for me there.
No,
man.
like,
I can't be a commercial actor. It's not what I want. Not even that I want fame and shit. It's just like, I don't want to.
It's not fulfilling. Yeah.
I don't want to sell products all the fucking time. Like, they pay my bills, but that's not what I want to do. I wanna entertain and tell stories.
Like, it's the one I have released, and I fucking am super proud of this. I've released more music than anyone I've ever met in person. Obviously, other than, like, fucking walking by Jack Antonoff when we were at the Substance premiere, I was like, ha, 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 hello,
Yeah,
sir.
you definitely met him.
Close enough. Shut up. But, like, all of our peers that are musicians, I've put out more music than them. And usually it's, like, by a lot, which is fine. And I'm aware that most of the people we hang around are younger than us. So there's that level of it.
Well,
but, like...
That seemed very weird.
Keanu's 19.
Well, it's just
we're 22.
People we hang around are younger. I'm like, why? Okay, my roommates. But...
Yeah, we're 20. I'm almost 22. You are 22. Everyone else is 19. I guess Steven just turned 21. But, like, everyone's younger than us, and they're all earlier in their journey. So, like...
I guess.
There is... Basically, like, if when this comes out, and I roll all this out and go fucking ham, if nothing happens... I'm going to burp.
Stream black coffee, guys. Don't let this go down.
Okay. If like, nothing happens, like, not, like, blowing up, but not, like, anything. If I don't get any outside... If I don't find a way to start making money from this, is probably the best way to put it. In the next... We'll say 3 months to be safe. Because I don't know if I'm going to finish this EP and drop it all at once, or I'm going to do single by single. We'll see. But... If nothing comes out of it, I'm going to have to find a way to, like, I can't keep, like, the always working, the not talking, having another conversation with somebody in person for 2 weeks. I've done that for 10 months now. I don't think I can do that for much longer. Like, I can fucking, and I've always, like, the thing for me that has served me super well was that in high school, I just didn't leave the house or anything. I was just always fucking inside, like, writing and stuff. Like, writing stories, writing, like, everything. So I'm really good at being on my own. 10 months of it, I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like, okay, I don't know how much longer I could do this. And if I had money and I wasn't also stressed about that, it would be easier. But now it's getting to the point where, like, something needs to happen.
That's fair.
That's been my past 2 weeks.
Damn. Wow.
See, Keanu just texted me. This is perfect.
What did he say?
The thing I sent you that I recorded last night. He said, bro, this beat is so good. Like, I really like the guitar melody, and it fits together nicely. Oh, that's the one I sent him a few days ago. Then he's about to listen to the one I recorded last night, too. That goes, like, yeah.
The master?
No. He'll listen to that. I texted you guys 2 songs yesterday.
I only remember Black Coffee. The master.
He said, this is a fire mix. The hook sounds great. See, like,
Stream Black Coffee, guys.
there's some level of, like, have you heard of Taoism? I'm going to get super fucking, if you want me to get pretentious and philosophical, I can.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Tell me.
It's Eastern philosophy.
No.
So, you know, like, Western philosophy is a lot of how we react.
Assume I don't know shit. Because everything.
You know what Stoicism is? How are you like? It's all about, like, how you react to something, and that's what most philosophy, like Western philosophy, like Socrates and Marcus Aurelius, it's like how you react to things. Eastern philosophy is a lot more. This is speaking on the little knowledge I have, but it covers a lot more. And he said, and the background harmonies were fire. I'm turning the sound off.
They were, bro.
What?
I told you this. The background harmonies, like that's what I was. I'm not gonna lie. I was on the toilet listening to this song because it was during my morning routine.
Okay.
But I had the song playing, and I'm just sitting there vibing, and I hear those woo. And I remember me and Keanu were talking about that we wanted you to add it more throughout the song before it gets to that point because it's great. But just having it at the end, I was like, nah, you're wasting it. So when I started hearing it in the background mixing with all the other sounds, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah,
And I started floating, and it was like, yeah. I
it's
genuinely think it's a really, really good fucking song.
I know. Thank you. It's like,
Really good song.
So, okay. That gets to what I was saying. So Western philosophy is a lot of how you react to something. It's like what they teach you in therapy is like you can't control the things around you, so you control what's going on inside you and how you perceive things. There is a lot of philosophy. That's a lot of Western philosophy. A lot of Eastern philosophy that I've read about, not much, is a lot more. It covers the world around you too. It covers like not religion, but like the way the world works. And Taoism, there's a lot of that goes into that. There's this book called Tao Te Ching. It's really good. It's fucking dense. It's like this thick, and the language in it is impossible to read. But what they talk about in the book is I think it's Lao Tzu, and that means nothing to you, is that they call it, it's like, imagine, I'm going to fuck up the analogy, but it's basically like, imagine you're swimming in an ocean your entire life. And the way that it works is if there's a wave coming, you swim into the wave, it will pull you under, and you'll drown. But
it's not fun.
If you swim with the wave, if you see the wave coming, and you decide to turn around and you swim with the wave and you let the current take you, it's easy. And they say that is what, and they describe that as like that's how you should perceive life. Is like you should lead the things and you should go the ways that life, like, don't fight the things that come hard to you, and go with the things that come easy to you or that feel right, like that you just feel in your gut. So like for me, that's been the things that have been working since moving to LA have only come from me leaning into the things that I am good at. And everything that's gone wrong has come from me trying to act against the things I'm bad at and to fight them.
That's how anxiety feels, honestly.
I fucking know that. But so
don't fight the things that you can't control. It just gets worse.
And like you feel this, and we've talked about this, is that when you start to go the way of Jesus Christ.
Still blowing up your phone.
Keanu. Because now he's giving me notes on a song that's been uploaded. So Little fucking late, but the world will start to go with you when you lean into the things and you start doing the things that you are meant to be doing with your life. And like, I feel like I'm finally getting to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm okay with, like, I'm not going to be Michael Jackson. I'm not going to be fucking George Michael or Hall & Oates or Elton John or Billy Joel or anybody. I'm not going to be the 1975.
Or
yeah, I'm not
Justin Bieber, Shawn Mendes,
Taylor Swift.
Ed Sheeran,
Nobody.
Taylor Swift. Like
Like,
you're just never gonna fucking be them.
I'm going to jump off. No, wait, I shouldn't say that. Somebody, never mind. I was going to make
Jump off the balcony
No,
like Liam Payne?
Stop.
Come on,
No,
follow
stop,
me.
stop.
That video's crazy now to see.
Stop. The thing, I'm being serious
Too
here.
soon?
I'm being serious here.
Okay.
I fucking hate you. The thing,
You just kept naming people. I was like, I have to join in on this. It was
that,
quite
like,
funny.
I feel like my music has gotten good since I've started leaning into just what feels right. Instead of being like, this is what I
listening to
think I
notes.
should sound like. What did you say?
Is it and listening to notes?
I've always listened to notes. Sometimes your notes are wrong. Sometimes you say shit and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck are you talking about. But there's a certain level of it is just taste. But goddamn, I feel like my music's finally starting to get good when I've just realized like I need to lean into what I think just feels the most natural to me instead of being like what's the sound right now? What's trending on TikTok? And like right now, like if you listen to the past 3 songs I put out, 4 songs, and then you listen to Black Coffee, they sound nothing alike.
And that's why I really like Black Coffee.
Oh my god!
No, I'm just kidding. I really do like your music, but Black Coffee is the sort of vibe that I feel like works for you.
I told.
I feel like as much as you want to be the 1975, or like that's the type of music that you've always wanted to make, the beats are great. But if that's what you want to do, maybe be a ghostwriter for that type of music.
Yeah,
But specifically Black Coffee and that type of vocal range and that type of just everything you mix on it, that sounds like you.
That being said,
I'd say that could be the swap over.
god damn, he really doesn't work. He does nothing at work.
Have you seen Better Call Saul? You see Mike? He stands in that fucking booth all goddamn long. That's what he does. Keanu is Mike. It does nothing. He stands in the fucking...
So he's listening to everything I've sent him. So we're about to get live notes.
Bro,
but
the amount of TikToks this man sends me while he's at work, I know he sits in that motherfucker doing nothing.
no, he goes, I stand. I asked him,
I know he stands in that motherfucker doing nothing besides ripping a ticket every now and then.
But okay. That being said, the song that I sent you, I'll play it to you afterwards, is very upbeat. But it feels, I don't know. Like, I was thinking about it last night when I was recording vocals of, like, my biggest
Sorry,
my
I was yawning.
my biggest insecurity as an artist has always been my voice. I'm not insecure about my writing. I'm a great writer. I've been writing since I've been fucking alive. I'm pretty good at producing. Everything else I'm good at, for the most part. But my voice I've always been insecure about, which is why I think if you go back to a lot of my early music, it sucks. Because I'm not confident in my voice. And my voice, probably looking back now, wasn't as bad as I thought it was. But now I've gotten to a point where I'm like, I'm pretty confident in my voice. And it's been like the past month.
Dude, I gotta say, weirdly enough, for me too, like I've never been a musical person, but I've always wanted to, like, I'm the lazy motherfucker who's always said, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and then I don't do it.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah. But for the last month, I've actually been doing it, or a month or so. Like I've been, when something pops in my head, I pull out my phone, immediately write it down, or like lyrics that come into my head, like just stuff that I'm writing, and I'm like, all right, this is what I want to try to do. But also when it comes to my voice, I've always been insecure about it because I've never taken a voice lesson ever.
Neither have I.
Like, I've genuinely always, like, I started doing musical theater, and I would just follow along with what they were teaching there, and, like, maybe I had 1 or 2 vocal lessons with a theater teacher before, like, for a musical that I had to do. But other than that, it's just pretty much self-taught of just, like, hearing myself and being like, all right, this sounds like shit, this could work. Ooh, I can harmonize this, I can do this. But for the last month or so, like, I'll record myself. No, but like I'll record myself driving in the car listening to some music, or like when I'm in the shower singing and stuff like that, and playing it back. I'm like, I actually don't hate my voice anymore. Like, on camera was the one thing that I was like, all right, if it doesn't sound good recorded, it's not a fucking good voice. But recently I've been like, I don't hate my voice right now, and that's why I was like asking you and Keanu. I was like, can I write? I don't know if I asked you, but I asked Keanu. I was
Yes,
like,
you
I
did.
kind of want to write a song with you guys and see just.
Oh wait, no, you didn't ask me that.
But yeah, I was like, I kind of want to write a song and see like what our voices would sound like together. Just try it out.
Yeah,
Because I have a lot. It's just on top of the other things that I've asked you, like that I've told you that I want to do. Like, I just have ideas that I want to pump out right now. So I'm writing them, and once they're ready, we'll be like, let's fucking do it. Because I need to start doing some shit on my own too.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Back to me. No, I'm kidding.
You motherfucker.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I agree. There is it's a strange thing of like, if you're I guess there's certain jobs. If you're a construction worker, I guess you take pride in being the best construction worker, but it's not like who you are. Like, as a musician, as an artist, granted, I always say I'm a writer, but like, now that I'm more confident in my voice, like, I feel more confident in who I am, because it's like one of the most integral parts of me. And I don't know, it's a strange feeling. But like I was saying, is like, I feel like we've talked about before in the past few months before everything fucking hit the fan. Whoo! Boy, were we wrong. But we were both like, it feels like something is about to happen. Like, we could both feel it in the air. Granted, were we wrong at the time? Yes.
No.
Long term?
I said something's coming. I didn't say whether it was good or bad. I just said something's fucking coming. And then boom, I get
No,
hit with
you
live
said
news.
no. You said I feel like something's on the verge. That's coming. That's good. Because we were both like
And
excited.
some things have been good, so
Well, I guess you got one.
a few.
I'm still waiting. But like, I've never felt that in terms of my music until now. And that's why, like,
Stream Black Coffee, guys.
I've never, like, I told my aunt, who's like my sister, because she's fucking 29, same age as my sister. I told her, I was like, this feels like the first Landyn Zane song.
Oh.
Because, like, I cried recording the vocals for this song. You can kind of, if I solo the vocals, you can hear it in some of them. You're like, Landyn's crying.
I can't wait to hear that. You're gonna show me them vocals.
But, like, this is, it feels like what we talked about before, of like, it feels like something good is coming, and I normally have always been like, don't get your hopes up, don't be hopeful, don't be excited, just to like, so if you're not, like what Zendaya says in one of the Spider-Man movies, which is like, if you don't
expect disappointment and you will never be disappointed.
Yeah, I've always been like that, and now I'm like, not in terms of my music, and I fucking hope something happens, anything, but I don't know. That's been the past 2 weeks for me. It's been it's been a strange 2 weeks.
I still have that hopeful feeling in the air, but for me, I've just been living day by day, and that's
You have to, yeah.
That's what I've been finding peace in. Is like, today's a great day, tomorrow's an even better one, but that's tomorrow.
Yeah, that was like the one day I was like, I literally think I could pack my bags right now and leave.
Yeah.
Cried myself to sleep. Woke up in the morning, and I was like, guess not.
Yeah, it's just not like I feel like you have to grow up and mature to learn that, but I feel like to experience that feeling, you do genuinely have to grow up and just.
You have to experience that.
You have to experience.
Most people don't get
you have
that,
to, you have to experience it and grow up to a certain point where you genuinely just wake up one day and it's like, I can't keep worrying about like the future. Not even saying that like You have to
We
be
both
fucking
have.
lazy
We are
and
both
stuff.
riddled with anxiety, so neither of us really.
Well, that's true. I not that I blame my anxiety for a lot because it is a major cause of a lot of things, but it's just like throwing ADHD and anxiety aside, I'm just like, not to say that people should stop planning. Like, I think everybody who genuinely has like the mindset of like I'm writing my calendar and I know my entire month, like that's great. But
No, it is helpful.
it's helpful. It's really great. But I'm saying like long term things, like maybe like a complete income change, a career change, job change.
No,
literally take
you
it
can't
day by
plan
day.
that. Yeah.
Take it day by day. Stop worrying for the most. Like I was having a conversation with my friend Lila about it the other day. Is like the reason that I'm right now pumping out so much shit of like I want to write this, I want to do this, I want to do all this is because
Coke. Okay.
yes, Coke.
I'm kidding.
It's just because like on top of acting just being slow right now, a lot of what acting really is just I know I'm good. I know that what I can do can get somewhere, but it's really just a lot of waiting around. I audition for somebody and I wait for them to say, "Oh, you can come back. Oh, we like you." That's all I can do.
You just
At
wait,
least for musicians and film directors and like Keanu or you, like you guys can write a song. You can do this and you can get something going. He can write a script, think of an idea, get his camera crew together and all that and do it. It's like I'm the actor. I want to write and stuff like that, but I don't have that type of skills yet. So for me, it's like I literally have to wait to be somebody's puppet to act.
I'm hot. Just go with it.
But like I have to wait and be somebody's puppet to act. So I can't just be doing that. So instead of just like I'm living day by day doing my auditions and waiting and trying and doing more, but like I want to start just fully taking your shirt off.
I'm fucking sweaty, man. Put the watch back
I
on.
can turn the air up.
No, it's too late. Rough. But these dogs are barking. I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm talking about writing scripts. I know
but
what
like,
you mean.
Yeah, but so I've just been like, I wake up one day, I have an audition, I do it, and I do the best that I can, and I submit it.
Didn't you
But,
have
like,
a few today?
Yeah, I had one this morning, and then I had a few yesterday that I did.
Okay.
But like the main point of the conversation that I was having with Lila about is like she's like you're 22.
I don't know
And-
about
and
you,
even-
but I'm
Even like
feeling
even if
22.
nothing huge has been booked yet or nothing crazy has been done, like I can't really beat myself up about it. Being
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm 22. I've been out here for 2 years. Nothing's fucking happening. It's been 2 fucking years.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for the part of like well over a decade
Yeah.
in terms of training and all that. But I've only actually been here physically in LA and trying for 2 years. And in those 2 years, I haven't booked a fucking major role or show, but I've booked a few things. So I got to take pride in that and be like, hey, I've done this, which I couldn't have. It took me fucking 10 years to do one commercial in Texas.
Yeah.
And I did 2-3 short films in the span
yeah.
of a couple months, a year.
Yeah. Pornhub,
like-
hit him up.
So it's just like take it day by day and what's out of your control, do what you can from it, I guess. Like you can't fucking speed the process up. I can't be calling Christopher Nolan and be like, hey, have you seen my audition anywhere? But like I can
Did you
start
see his
creating my
next-
own content.
His next movie's gonna be an espionage movie.
I did
a spy
see that.
movie.
I also did see that the thing you sent me where they send him a
Where they-
fat check.
they
He
send him a
said, "Thanks,
7-figure
guys.
check and he just-
still not making a movie with you though.
Yeah, that's funny. Anyways, yeah, I know what you mean.
He's gonna use that money now for the espionage movie.
He's staying with Universal, yeah. But I know what you mean. It's like, yeah, it's more. I've realized it's more the way the way I'm living. Of like, luckily I've gotten, like I have that podcast. I've gotten some work that pays, that if it continues will pay pretty well, and I'll be able to focus more on music and live a bit more stably. And if this doesn't pan out the way, I'm probably gonna have to find a much more sustainable way to do this. Because
Or no.
actually, I ain't doing porn. I'd laugh the whole time. Be on camera.
Call yourself the Joker.
Oh my god. But yeah, I'm too.
I'm a Joker.
It wouldn't be doing it on camera.
Stroker.
No, stop. But fuck, like that. Ironically, the song I sent you called "Talk to Me."
Mm.
Not the horror movie, but the whole song is like about Oh, fuck, what is one of the lyrics? One of the lyrics is like, hold on, I got it right here.
Doing what? So, guys, he's looking through his book right now. So, I don't know. I don't. I was doing. That's not the song I was doing.
I'm aware. I don't know what the fuck you were singing. Oh, Jesus. Are you fucking going to Vietnam? Okay.
The fucking song, bro.
So, this is the second half of the first verse. The song I sent you, which is super upbeat. The thing I love about making upbeat music is usually my lyrics are super fucking depressing or sad. So then I'll throw a fucking boom, and fucking you can't tell.
That's what somebody else's sad ass song with a fucking jiggy beat, and people are like,
So second half of the first verse is, now I don't want to spend another night working to the bone, and everybody dreams of a different life till they're crying all alone. Whoo! And that's like, this entire song is literally about me being like, I need some fucking, like, talk to me. People, like, if you read the lyrics, it could be spiritual, but it's literally just like, I need something to fucking happen. And, yeah. Like, what the fuck was that?
You're the peanut butter kid that's, like, covered. He's like,
No.
don't remember the kid that was covered in peanut butter from Vine, and when the mom asks, or whatever the video is, he goes,
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. Fucking 10 years ago. I also wasn't online at that time. The chronically online memes you fucking pull out, sometimes I'm like,
they're Vines.
I never had Vine. I never had Vine.
I used to make Vines.
Find them.
Please find them. I
Find
want
them.
to see those old videos. Please find them. I had a couple go viral for a little bit, but it was
Did you really?
like one or two, but I was just a fucking young ass kid that made a funny fucking video that somehow got on the For You page. But it wasn't like millions of likes, but it was like well over tens of thousands of likes on,
not bad.
One Vine, and I was like a fucking 4th, 5th grader. Like,
It's pretty cool.
I was just making videos for fun, and some of them got laughs. I was like, oh, cool. But I never did this shit seriously.
Fuck, what were we talking about?
I knew 2 seconds ago, but now you put me on the spot, I forgot.
Oh my god. Okay. It was about the song lyrics, and then
You were reading an excerpt from your book.
yeah, it was. Oh, I was talking about how I really did forget. Regardless, I know what it is. Since moving to LA in the past 10 months, this isn't on you. This is more for musicians. Follow me.
Okay.
In the 10 months I've been here, and really in 2.5 years, like an album cycle is usually 2 years, right? Ish. Like 2 years, and then 2 years later they release another album, like major artists. You know what I mean? In the 2.5 years I've been releasing music, I've put out, when the CP will be done, I will have put out over 2 albums worth of music. I'm fast tracking this. That's just like, I mean, it's the way I work. We've talked about, like, that's just the way, like, I always am working on new stuff. So that's just like the ADHD. So in terms of, like, the level of success I feel I should be reaching, and this is just ego and jealousy, but, like, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I need something. And that's kind of, like, talk to me is more, like, about, like, I'm fucking, like, come on.
You need someone to cure your sanity.
Yeah, I need, like, even if it's,
Harley
like,
Quinn in your life.
yeah, that'll help. Even if it's, like, a manager, or I get a, not an agent, because I'm not an actor. If I get a manager, or I have a song in 1 million streams, I would shit bricks. 1 million streams, I would shit running down my like bricks.
Hey guys, make that motherfucking song go to
Liquid
1 million
bricks.
streams. Black coffee.
But, like, I don't know. I feel like I've been repeating myself. But
Yap sesh. That was really close. Yap
Like-
sesh.
I don't know. And that's really like the past 2 weeks that's just been where I've been at. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm in a weird place. We all are. The election. I'm kidding. No,
I
stop.
still gotta fucking register
Stop.
to vote. Like, fuck.
Stop.
I still gotta register to vote.
There were almost things I had to cut up at the last fucking 2 episodes.
I'm not talking politics. I just said I had to fucking register to vote. That's all I said.
I
And vote for it.
no, stop. But I don't know. I'm coming up on a year of being here. The Han, he's dead.
Not in my heart.
They were scooping his brains up with their hands.
Poor Jackie.
You never seen those videos?
Oh, I've seen the videos.
Oh, okay. We
I'm
fucking,
from Dallas.
Somebody-
I've seen the photos. I've
Have you
seen
been
the
there?
autopsy.
yeah, I've been there too. It's
Same,
sad.
dude,
It's sad.
it's-
It's a weird place. Something feels off there too.
The fact that they just have the photos on like the newspaper, because the old newspapers from the time like literally had the photos of
Yeah.
motherfuckers' autopsy on the public newspaper. I'm like, you're just showing
Yeah.
bro's brains open on fucking paper to
There's the video too.
public.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
but yeah, coming up on a year of being here, the holidays. I've been here almost a year, which is fucking crazy.
God, I've been here almost 3 years.
When did you get here? When did you move here? Was it the beginning of
Over 2 years.
what month?
I got here August of 2, so yeah, of 20.
Oh, you're
so almost over 2 years.
yeah, over 2 years, not almost 3.
Almost-
Not even
I
remotely.
just meant almost. Yeah, but over 2 years for sure.
That's crazy. Like,
It always feels longer because of school semesters, but I'm not in school anymore. So.
oh yeah, I've realized
I
that.
have to go back to counting days like normally.
Like
month
the
by month.
weekdays.
I can't go by semesters in summer anymore. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shit, summer, that's it.
Yeah, it doesn't
Christmas,
exist
if
anymore.
I can get time off work. Like,
Yeah.
it's, it's tough these days. Growing up is crazy.
Sucks. But I don't know. I feel like I haven't been, granted, I've never really had a life.
Mm.
So like moving out here and even the little like the stuff like the fucking premieres we go to and everything, like like that's the most fun I've ever had because I did nothing other than be by myself, go to movies, like hang out with myself. I had a few friends, like Grant. I talked about like a few friends. Didn't really do much. Went to the football games in high school. Just never really had a social life. So moving out here, even the little I've gotten is like better than I can imagine. But I'm also like starting to get to the point where I'm like, okay, this isn't sustainable. So like I'm gonna give it one more go. And then I'm gonna have to figure it out after it happens. Granted, that being said, if it doesn't work, I'll probably just still keep doing the same thing.
And that's what I'm doing, and just keep doing it. You don't stop until you have to, which is death.
Till you get enough. Don't stop till you get enough. I don't stop till you get
Thank you,
enough.
Michael
But they go-
Jackson. But you
but
you don't stop. This is why.
This
This is why I look up. Shut the fuck up.
You know what I'm singing?
I do know what you're singing.
That's Stevie Wonder.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I look up to people like Clint Eastwood or Stan Lee too before he passed away. But
Because
like,
they're racist. That's not where you were going?
no,
Oh, okay. I apologize.
no,
I wasn't picking up on that. Go ahead.
no.
Oh, I mean, I swore.
I meant more like like Dick Van Dyke because they're old and still doing.
Stanley's dead.
That's why I said may he rest in peace. But people like Dick Van Dyke and Clint Eastwood are not dead, and they're still old doing their fucking jobs. And that's what I want to fucking do. I'm never gonna stop until I.
Because
fucking
they're
grow
white.
old. No, how about the magician from She-Hulk? Terrible show, but the black guy who's like 70 something, or probably 80 something now. He said he didn't get his first major role till he was 70.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So I'm saying you just don't stop.
Till you
You
get
don't
enough.
fucking quit. You don't stop till you. Don't stop till you get it. With the force down. Don't stop till you get. Yeah.
What?
It's a great song. Michael Jackson, great song.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, and I've been reading, the other part that doesn't help is, I've talked about this in therapy before, is the amount of knowledge I've consumed about my idols is probably to an unhealthy level. Not of like, I know their social security numbers. That's fucking weird. Not like a stalker, but
I
like
would hope you don't.
the level of information I know about Elton John's career, Billy Joel's career, Taylor Swift's career, not as much, but still, yes. Like, I know
I made that bitch famous.
About the age that all of them became famous, how many songs they've put out, what albums blew them up, what events, what caused it, across the board for most of my idols in music. And I'm getting to a point where I'm like, when I was 19 or 20, I was like, oh, I've got time. They were 23, 24. They were, I mean, Taylor Swift was fucking 14, so that doesn't count. But, like, now I'm almost 22. And Elton John was 23 when he blew up. Billy Joel was 24. They had already put out albums by then. Like, Billy Joel blew up his 5th album. The Stranger, my favorite album, was his first album to blow up.
It's a great album. It's one of my favorites as well.
Elton John's 2nd album had Your Song on it. That blew him up. But he had
Sleeping with the television on?
a band. That's Billy Joel. Your Song. It's a little bit funny.
That's where the unhealthy obsession of loving your idols can come from. Of like,
Yeah.
try to follow their
It's
career.
so bad.
You try to follow their career to a genuine T. You're like, all right, if I'm 20 something and I have nothing under my name, I failed. No.
I know. It's all comes from the insecurity and the ego. I'm aware of that. I say with no shirt on. But
Yeah, it's just
like, I know. And I know the fucking I talked about it in therapy with my therapist of like all the motivational shit you hear when you're in the trenches and shit's going bad, it doesn't help.
But even then, like, it's gonna sound really cheesy, I guess, or dumb, but like, did you watch
No.
John Cena's guest star on Kai Cenat's stream?
Oh God, I saw the clip you posted.
No, yeah,
I was like, I get it. Yeah.
I'm just like, they had a genuinely good conversation about it. And when he's saying like he thought he was put on the world for WWE and then he became an actor, it's like,
And he's the best actor to come from
oh yeah, for sure,
WWE.
for sure. John Cena's genuinely a great actor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I always and still do, but like I always have been thinking that maybe I was put on the world to entertain and act, but maybe entertainment comes from the form of other
Stripping.
things that I want to do. What?
No, sorry. Go ahead.
Stripping?
No, I didn't say that.
Okay. But like writing my own content of stuff that I want to do or songs and shit like that. I'm just trying other things just to see where it goes. So
Yeah.
if you ever feel at a time where you're slowed down, try other shit. I don't know. That's what's kept me motivated. I'm like, fuck, this is not working right now. Let me try other things.
I don't think I've slowed down, and
Oh yeah, it doesn't slow you down at all. It just makes you more busy. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, if you ever feel like you're at a halt in your career, try something else.
that's been that's my career. The career.
I mean, I also feel like there's been
if there's chapters of my career, we're at the halt.
nice.
I'm waiting for the firing gun. But I know what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. This shit's so this shit's so hard. It's so hard.
But damn, it's motivating. At least for me.
And I have times where it's motivating. I'm in a period right now. Luckily, since I've been so into making music in the stuff I'm working on, it's gotten better. But I'm kind of in a period of just like, I get it.
I don't know. I just think back to what my life would be if I'm not doing what I'm doing right now.
I would be not in a good place.
I'd be so much more miserable.
I would be firmly an alcoholic.
Like, I would rather do this. I'd rather struggle every single day trying to find a second job, trying to find more income into my bank account to keep living than live comfortably at home. Like, I love my parents, but
Yeah, I would be. Yeah,
arguing every single day about the most basic things. Like, I have to be someone who says he's 22 and still live with his parents, which isn't a bad thing, and especially not in today's fucking economy.
No.
Like, if you're 25 and you're living with your fucking parents, go for you, bro. Save your bread.
yeah.
But, like, I don't want to have to say that I moved back to my parents' house.
I
I tried it, didn't work, I moved. No, I tried it and I kept fucking trying it. The only thing that's going to send me home is if I genuinely get to the point of homelessness where I'm like, I don't have income to even pretend to pay my bills anymore. Like, if I genuinely get to that point, I still have friends who have told me, though, like, you can come stay on my couch while you figure it out. So I don't even think I would ever get to that point, but I would rather get to that fucking point of genuine homelessness than move back to security.
And I've been close to
I'm
that
not trying to
point.
live a secure life with a 9-to-5 and be like, all right, I make a steady income. I want to live a fucking happy life.
Yeah.
With what I love to do, with good income.
You gotta fight for it, though.
And that's the fucking, it's hard, but it's fun.
So hard.
It's fun at times. Like, it's hard most of the time, but the times that, like now, where I'm in it and I'm like, all right, I'm doing this for me, and I'm not just sitting at home watching TV with my parents, which I would love to be doing right now, but like as a resident in their home instead of a guest.
Yeah.
I'm here, and I'm doing what I love, and it's hard, but
yeah,
it's, if anything, it's gonna make for some damn good fucking interviews.
I know.
And I've some great Oscar speeches and shit. Just being like, look at this, motherfuckers. Go look at my podcast back then and see when I was struggling.
Yeah.
Look at me now doing what I said I'm doing.
It's like there's the, like, the story of, like,
my life,
like everything. There's things that, like, there's things that I won't even, like, I'm saving until I'm successful. Like, how do I want to say that? Like, when you're just struggling in life, if you're not trying to do this, if somebody was in our position, there's absolutely people like that was just in our position and they're not chasing their passion or trying to do what they want with their life and they're just getting by. Those things can feel very, not like, people are very judged for that. And I feel like, oh man, like, if you were just struggling to pay your bills and just getting by and just surviving, weren't chasing your dreams or anything, a lot of people can be very judgmental to those people. And only when if people get out of that and they start a business or whatever, they start making good money, those stories are only motivational when you're out of them. When you're in them, people judge the shit out of you.
And that makes for an even greater comeback story.
There are things that I won't tell my family until I'm successful. Because for now, it's still like a pipe dream. But when I'm successful, it'll be like, look what I had to do to get what I want, and now I'm here. And
I know for a fact, if I booked a fucking Marvel project tomorrow, I would tell my mom, it's a commercial. Until she sees the trailer. Like, I would want to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Be like, yeah, I just made 7 figures for a check, but I'll be like, it was a commercial, a couple $1,000.
Yeah.
And then once she starts seeing the trailers and shit, then I'll be like, all right, look, I was lying to you.
I wouldn't be able to. Well, Marvel,
I would have to.
As an actor, yeah.
I would have to.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can tell my mom I booked it, but I just might as well just be quiet the whole fucking time and not say a thing.
Like, the most predatory contract you could probably sign in entertainment is a record deal. Mm-hmm. So I've thought about, like, the terms. It would have to be on my terms, because that's the only things I've really enjoyed in my life is the things I've done on my terms. Like, moving to LA, like I did it my way. Like, had no money, threw everything in my car, didn't have a place to live, figured it out. Like, doing it all on my terms has always been the way that I've loved to, like, doing it on the fly, figuring it out as it goes. And I've thought about, like, the day I sign would I? I think I would. It would have to be on my terms. I would have to be pretty famous already to sign a record deal. Mm. But, like, that check. Like, have you heard the story about Jim Carrey when he was poor?
Which one?
The check, about him writing a check. No?
Maybe?
So when he was poor, I think maybe borderline homeless, he had a check in his checkbook, wrote himself $1 million check, or $10 million check, or something like that. Folded it up, put it in his wallet, signed it, everything. Put it in his wallet. He was overdrafted, had no money. And then he got one of his acting roles, his first acting roles, and got the money. He's like, I was able to pull that check out of my wallet, take to the bank, and cash my own check for $1 million. You're He was like, that was the. He was like, I was writing myself. He was like, you will be able to cash this one day, and he could.
I need to do that for myself now.
I don't even think the bank lets you cash $1 million check because they're not like, here's $1 million in cash.
Yeah.
But like, it's something like that of like, I constantly remind myself, like, no matter what, this doesn't last forever. Like, the dropping in, even though I don't do it often because I've been fucking broke, of like being able to see, even as not often as we see each other compared to probably all your other friends and everyone, because all of my fucking friends live here. Like, even that will go away. So there will be a time where, like, it'll be months. I'm like, oh, I get to see Sebastian again. So, like, I am reminding myself to enjoy that because that will go away.
I feel like I learned that, luckily for me at least, as soon as I moved. Because of, like, I had all those friends from back home, and I was like, all right, this is where I find out who my true friends are. Once people from high school stopped texting me, fuck them. Once people who I thought were my friends stopped trying to reach out to me because I live in another state, fuck them.
Or because...
And I narrowed it down to the closest people that I've always had in my life of who I truly thought were my friends, and they stuck. And I still talk to them as much as I can, some of them daily, some of them every few months, some of them genuinely only when I go back to visit. But fuck, I have 6 months to a year to tell. Like,
yeah. You have a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, like I have a lot to catch up on when I see. Like, same with my family. Like, I'm genuinely not close. My mom's side of the family, like my cousins and all them, like, I don't text them.
Dude, I'm fucking sweating.
Like, I don't text them.
Whore in church, man.
I don't text them as if they're like my friends or like they know my friends and I know their friends. Like, I literally, they see stuff that I post on Instagram. I'll see stuff they post on Instagram. And then when I go visit them in Mexico, we catch up on the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So I feel like I learned that pretty quickly when I moved here. And it's been nice because it's helped me, just like you said, like, be like, all right, the people that I see daily, like my roommates, because I live with them and friends like that, like, it's great. But I cherish the moments that I get to see you because I'm like, oh, I don't see him as much. I cherish the moments that I see Ethan when he comes to visit or I go to visit him. Like, I don't think anymore of like, oh, fuck, I'm not gonna be able to see them every single day. I only get to see my family certain times of the year now. I only get to see certain friends certain times of the year now. That's just life. It's growing up.
It sucks.
I don't live with them anymore, so it's the people I live with now. I'm gonna have a longer time with currently than I do with other people that I don't live with anymore. Like, I'm going to see my family way less than I see these motherfuckers now. Yeah. But once I move out and I maybe don't live with them anymore, I'm going to see them just as much or just as less as I'm seeing other people, my family and stuff. So
yeah. It's strange. Yeah.
It sucks, but it's life, and I'm starting to understand.
We had that conversation
starting
last
to
week.
Understand everything that our parents always say, one day we will. Fuck, one day you fucking will.
But...
And I'm at that time right now.
We had that conversation.
Sense.
We had that conversation last week of becoming an adult. Different context, but still, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I always remind myself of like the good thing for me is no matter what, this is the first time in my life of like moving here. It's like the first time in my life I've like felt happy. Like, fully happy. Of, like, I always, like, distinguish, like, happiness and joy. Of, like, I've felt joy in my life. The most joyous moments I've felt have been before I moved to LA. Some of them have been since, but you know what I mean? But, like, happy, which is, like, a more, like, it covers everything. It's really been, like, since moving to LA. So, I don't know. It's a strange thing of, like, thank God I'm in therapy. But...
Thank God for therapy.
I know, it's the best. But, like, as hard as this is, what else? What's the other option?
That's what Kevin Smith told me. When I interviewed him and I asked him that question, that exact answer, he said, what's the alternative? And it's funny because I'll have to show you the interview, but...
You've showed me.
Yeah, like when he said that to me, I thought he was asking me. And I was like, well, I don't know. He goes, no, that's my answer. What's the alternative? And I was like,
There's no.
I've never stopped thinking about it. So it's honestly crazy you just mentioned that because that popped in my head. I was like, I don't think I've stopped thinking about it since Kevin Smith told me.
Yeah, I'm very wise.
Okay. No, you are. You genuinely are. Some conversations I have with you, I'm like, fuck, bro, you're a little younger than me, and sometimes you be wiser than me.
I'll take it. I say with nipples out. But like, I don't know. It's just there's.
Is that a fucking slideshow of LA?
It's a moving. It's not a slideshow. It's a moving wallpaper. It's live.
But is it a live wallpaper of LA?
No. Do they have a helicopter flying over the city at all times?
It had the Ritz-Carlton that's like right here in downtown. That's why I was asking.
It's
that
not
looks
live.
Like downtown. I know it's not live.
Look
I'm just
outside and
asking
look at
you
that.
if it's a slideshow.
You said live.
Live wallpaper. Moving wallpaper.
Moving wallpaper. It is. That's a state. Wait, we could probably find the Zoe. Oh, I think it's moving there. Oh, no, it's not. The Zoe should be. Oh, wait, no, it is moving the wrong way.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the way I'll take home. They can't see this. God, it's fucking like I'm like a fat kid playing
I
dodgeball.
don't know why you're so hot right now, bro. Let me see what the air's at.
But what I was saying is like I am just gonna repeat for once though that he did say I am wiser. I am wiser than him. I'm gonna repeat that again just so I can, as I edit this, I can hear it twice. But they can't hear you. They can't hear you. Do that again.
He is
delusional. Is not delusional. He is wiser.
He is delusional.
He is wiser than me.
He's delusional. He's delusional.
That's the way I live my life. Bitch. But like, I don't know. That's the. Well, yeah. What's the alternative? Is like the. Like my grandpa's 85. He tells me all the time. He's like, I don't know where it went.
Like his life?
Yeah, like the time. He's like, I'm 85. He's like, I just turned 60, 70. So like,
So for the last 25 years, bro, just forgot.
no, you're an idiot.
I know what you're saying. I can't be fucking sarcastic like you are, bitch.
No, it's a bad joke.
So now you know how I feel.
I'm kidding.
Now
No,
you
my
know
jokes
how
are
I feel.
good.
Make some shitty
My
ass
jokes are
fucking
good. My jokes are good.
Continue.
But like, this will be gone before we know it. And I always like try to keep that in mind of like, I might as well do what I want to.
And that's why you live day by day. Don't live like, oh, this is going to end one day.
No, but you need that reminder.
Yes and no. The one time that I've genuinely thought like that was with my ex-girlfriend Ava that I told you about, like when we were I was going to move here to California and she was going to move to North Carolina. Like, I had a feeling by the way she was acting and how she was talking that she was going to break up with me. I just chose not to accept it. So in my mind, there was a countdown already of like, oh, I have 1 month left with this person because she's about to break up with me. And I knew it was coming. And it sucked because instead of enjoying that month with her and being like, I have you now, this is all I got, it ended quicker than it started. So
Yeah, but
so now it's just like, I don't know. You like even if I know living in this apartment's going to end, living in LA is going to end one day. Living is going to end one day. Just enjoy while you got it.
You can twist that though. You can look at it with respect, I think. You can take it and you can go from this will end one day and that's terrible to I am aware this will end one day. So while I'm here, while shit's rough, no matter what I do, this is going to be over. Why don't I just remember that and put myself 10 years from now where I'm not here and just be like, look, it sucked at times, but it was great. And then
This is just dad lore.
You're still in the moment.
We're living in dad lore.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean like the shit that we'll tell our kids
like
when we're 45 and they'll be
this-
like, what?
This is the shit that our parents tell us of like, I had to cross 7 county states to fucking get to my school in a blizzard with a tornado going at the same time as a hurricane. Like,
Yeah.
this is our dad lore right now.
They can watch this. Can you imagine our kids watching this?
That'd be weird watching myself this young again with kids. That'd be weird.
I don't want them watching this with me.
That'd be weird.
We mentioned porn. Kids, children, if you're actually, I don't know if I'm having kids. If I have children in the future and you're watching this, don't
Watch
we're at
porn.
we're at the end. But it's probably actually, if I'm talking about my own future kids, I probably shouldn't mention porn. So, anyways, we're like, yeah, as hard as this has just been a therapy session.
It's been a great therapy session though.
Like,
Well, podcasts are all about yapping, feelings, talking.
the fuck is that?
What's what?
Nothing. You didn't see that.
I'm gonna watch this back,
No,
bitch.
you won't. You're not watching. Do you rewatch the episodes?
Yeah,
You do?
sometimes.
Oh, fuck, I don't.
Not all of them. Sometimes.
I gotta edit it, listen to it, watch the video, upload it,
That's fair.
make the fucking.
I like to see what the
make the
finished cut
thumbnail,
is.
make the clips. I'm fucking ain't watching this again.
Just like the same conversation I had with you about actors who don't like to watch their shit back. Like, I get it, it's an insecurity thing, but bro,
no,
actors who are
for
like,
me, I'm tired of it.
actors who are genuinely like, yeah, I didn't even go to the premiere for it. I'm like, you're not gonna sit there and watch the finished
Yeah.
product. So yeah, of course.
If you help edit it and you watch it that many times, I get it, but like still. Anyways, yeah, like I think you can twist it and you can be like, because the reminder that I'm gonna die isn't like, oh man. Sometimes it is, but most of the time I'm like, I'm gonna be dirt. Like, what the fuck else is a bird? I've said it before on here. It wasn't an episode you were on. It's like a bird. One day, however long from now, I will have a gravestone that a bird will fly over and shit on. Someone will come wipe it off. Nothing will happen. That'll be it. So, like, why the fuck won't I do what I want when I'm here?
Exactly.
And, god damn, is it hard. But, like, I don't know.
You only got one life. You better live it.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you believe in reincarnation, but even then,
It's the same idea.
it's
The argument I've always made is...
It's 100% certain that you have this one life and this one life only, so you might as well live it.
The argument I've always made is, no matter what, why don't you do what you think is best for yourself, if it's for religion, for whatever, in the life you have now, in the moment? Why be like, I'm going to... And if you think sacrifice is the thing that's going to bring you the most joy in life, because some people do, or whatever it is, do that. Like, no matter what, the life we're living will be over one day. So, like, why not make the best of it? That's a greeting card. But, like, yeah. I just realized I did all that with no shirt on.
There you go.
Jesus.
Hey, I turned the air on. It feels fucking great in here now.
God, friggin' cooch is wet or something. Sorry, Mom, Dad, I apologize. Didn't mean that. But I do think we're done. We could keep going, but, like, we're done.
Yeah.
So, what do we have to cover? Stream Black Coffee when it comes out this Friday. Please.
Very, very good song. Blow it up.
This is definitely not the normal vibe we've got.
I liked it though. It was I felt like it fit for the gloomy day and how shit I feel today. To just have like a chill conversation and talk about life.
Oh, I gotta piss like a racehorse.
Nice.
But yeah, I think we're done. Stream Black Coffee. All the stuff I said in the promo. Do you have anything? Follow me. Yeah. Happy Halloween.
Keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to be starting my own TikTok segments and shows on reviews and movies and shows and stuff that I like to talk about. So
I'm gonna be throwing it back. Right?
yeah, I'll be throwing it back as my intro. Maybe I'll do it on Thursdays and I'll call it Throwback Thursdays and I'll just throw it back in the intro. But yeah, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm going to have my own little many stuff coming soon. So
Is that what all my jokes sound like?
what?
Nothing.
I guess they don't then. I can't recognize it.
Yeah, I think we're done. Yeah. Anyways, bye.
Bye.
Oh,
have a good
wait.
time.
Follow us. Oh, no, I have an outro. There's an outro. Give your stuff. We need to make an outro that both of us can say, because I normally just do the outro. You gonna say anything, or do you want me to go?
What do you want me to say?
We'll come up with it after this.
Keep it groovy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. I am... Oh, God. I'm your future favorite... What is my outro? Oh, yeah. I am, as I have always been, your future favorite pop star, Landyn Zane.
And I am, as I have always been, the better host, Sebastian Miquilarena.
Yeah, I'm the one that talks more, and which is probably why I can't wait for one day if people rewatch this and just leave comments about, like, fuck, he's annoying. Either one of us. Because it will happen.
I can't wait. Can't wait till people start hating, and I'm just like, for what, dude? I'm just living.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. And this is has always have been, Jesus, I fucked that up, your favorite podcast, For The Record. Stream Black Coffee.
Stream Black Coffee.
Have a good night, evening, morning, whenever.
Have a wonderful night.
Bye.